So today we are looking at sheds, but I challenge you to look beyond what is and try to picture what it could be. I've seen where people have used these as short-term rentals to earn additional income. A lot of people already have sheds in their backyard storing tools, equipment, and all types of things. But think about this. What if you did a little extra work on them, insulate them, furnish them, and make them livable, then list them on Airbnb and other short-term rental sites and make some extra cash? Something to think about, my family. In future videos, I'll interview some people who have converted their sheds and cabins, giving a cost breakdown and their experience. For now, let's tour a few of these and see what the possibilities are. Let's go. This is definitely something that can be converted into a living space. It already looks like a house and the color is just perfect. This gray and white being paired with the blue roof. I think that's just amazing. The wooden porch is also great to put some patio furniture or a grill or plants to just spruce it up and make it look more homey. I'm loving the fact that there are windows, quite a bit of windows on this shed. When we walked around just now, we saw a window on the side, and look, there are two windows right on the porch, and there's also one right up top. So that's pretty cool. These windows here are 2x3 single pane windows, so it lets in a lot of light. And the door here is actually 9 feet. Let's go inside. So as we enter, we can immediately see that there is a lot of space in this thing. If you are familiar with a 40-foot shipping container, then you can already picture the size of what in here is like, because this is 40 feet long and 14 feet wide. So just look, possibilities of converting here, they're endless really. There is a loft all the way to the back with a window up top. So that would be cool to put the sleeping area up there. You can put a bed and put a ladder to go up, and that takes care of where your guest or where you'll sleep, you know. Under here could easily be converted into a kitchen / bathroom or even a second bedroom, because there's so much space when we turn this way for the living room, dining room, and so much more. Like, just look at the amount of space. Let me step outside so you can actually see the space in there. So much that can happen. When we get in, we can see that this is already wired for electricity. So if you go to a local shed place in your area, you should be able to get something like this. And they also have shown here what insulation would look like. I know you would probably be familiar with this pink stuffing that you'd see in the houses. This is insulation, you know. Not all the panels are insulated, obviously, but this is just an idea of what it would look like, and that would help to keep the place cooler so that you're not burning up. This silver material here is also a form of insulation, but a very thin layer. So it would be important that you insulate the place so that your guests or your family members or whoever staying inside don't get burned. There is another loft, and the octagon window that I showed you on the outside, it's actually up there. So again, you could put another bed. To be honest, there, put another ladder leading up to the bed, and that would work out just perfectly. And then you leave all the bottom space to do like living, kitchen, dining space. I think there's so much that can be done. It's just crazy. Something like this typically goes for $18,923 US dollars, that is. For this particular place, it's called Backyard Barns and Beyond. They do cash on delivery and you have a 10% down payment. They also do rent to own, so you put 5% down and you pay over 36-month period or 48-month period. And of course you get to choose the different colors, the different trim, the different siding, flooring, etc. But there are several companies that offer these kinds of sheds that you can definitely look into and look at what best fits your budget, and you get it going. I've seen many people who have put these on Airbnb and are renting them out for upwards of $100 per night. And if they're 30 days in the month and they rent it out for 30 days times 100, that's $3,000. And if you paid $18,000 for it, it means it would take you 6 months to start profiting. After 6 months, you're good to go. Rather than storing tools in it, you just put people in it and you start making some additional income. So look at that, just to give you an idea. And look at the ceiling. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Am I making any sense? Is this something that you think you would consider? And let's go look at a couple more. So we're about to take a look at another shed. This one is smaller than the one we just saw. This is 10 by 20 feet in dimension, and this is a lofted barn style shed. So immediately you look at it and it already gives you barn vibes. This one comes in a gray and white color, but of course anyone you choose, you can get it in whatever color you want, or you can also change the color yourself. So it opens by turning the lock and opening. Open here. So this is what it looks like when it's all opened up. It's a lot smaller than the other one, but it's still enough space to do like a studio apartment. It has 2 windows that lets in a lot of light. This one doesn't have a window up top in the loft area, but I'm sure if that's something that you want, it can be customized for your needs. It has the loft as well, so a bed can easily be put there, and then you leave the downstairs for living space, but that'd be a sleeping space. There's no ladder, so I'm unable to go up and show you just how big it is. But let me see if the camera reaches. Are you guys seeing? Whew. You know I'm short. I'm trying to lift the camera so you can see. So I'm hoping that it's working. But hey, this is a space. Ooh, there is another loft space behind us. So there are 2 potential sleeping areas. Oh, there, look at that. So we have 2 bedrooms. 2 sleeping areas, as I said, and then down here for living space. Again, you would need to put in proper insulation, run wiring and electricity, and if you're putting in any kind of bathroom in here, you know, plumbing also would need to go in. Something like this, smaller one, would go for, this is $6,761.04. And this company, you could do cash on delivery and a 10% down payment for $633. They have a rent to own option where you put 5% down and pay over 36 months or 48 months. And it's telling you that this color is charcoal, trim color cap gray, siding color barn white, flooring is TNG engineered. So again, this is another option. If you're in the area for this company, you could definitely go with them. Otherwise, there are several companies that are selling pretty much the same thing, and you could look at it as an investment, a way to supplement the income. And this is what the lofted barn style sheds look like. So let's look at something even smaller. This is a 10 by 16 feet. This one is even more tiny. The other one was 10 by 20. It's open. It is also a lofted barn style. So it, you know, looks like the barn. It has the double loft, but the area is a lot smaller. But you still get the option to have 2 sleeping areas. That's sleeping area number 1 up top. And then sleeping area, potential sleeping area number 2 would be over here on this side. Right, and then this is what the space looks like on the inside. And just like the others, I keep saying, you'd have to put in your insulation, your plumbing, your lighting, all of that good stuff. This one only has one window to the back, so you could potentially, I would put another window on this wall or another window on this wall, just to let in more light, to let in more air, to allow the space to feel a little bit bigger, but that's definitely up to you. Flooring, anything can be used, really, from sticky tiles, from vinyl tiles, from vinyl planks to linoleum to just about anything, really. The options, the possibilities are endless. But let's take a look at the flooring space and see what you could put where. Since we're having the bed up top, just off the side over here could put a couch. And then over to the back window, could probably build out a counter space and make a kitchen area just under there. You know, put sink to, you know, just in front of the window, and put a fridge, put a stove and all of that. You put a couch right here and your TV right here. And then you could have like an outside bathroom, like attach a bathroom to it, since this is so small. Unless you really want to fit one inside, that's definitely possible. But this is the 10 by 16 feet, and I just showed you the 10 by 20. For the 10 by 20, you could probably put the bathroom in there, but for this, I'd probably put an outside portable bathroom. Again, possibilities are endless. There's so many things you can do and get creative. Here is another 10 by 20. We saw a 10 by 20 earlier, but it didn't come with a porch. This one has a little porch where you can set up very nicely. Let's go in and take a look at this one. I'm loving this one. Oh, and I forgot to add that the walls are 8 feet tall. So this one doesn't come with a loft. So you have to get creative with this space and probably put a single bed or a twin bed maybe over there, in that space over there. Maybe it could fit long ways or horizontal, whichever way works. This one has double doors, so you have to be mindful with how you'd be placing the furniture in here, but this is good because this allows a lot of light to come in when it's open. So I'm loving that. Oh my God, I'm just so excited about these. I love looking at these because I get so many ideas and the possibilities. Think of all the possibilities and all that I could potentially do with a space like this. Are you guys loving these kinds of videos? Let me know in the comment section below. I think I prefer these having the loft because it gives more room or more space to work with, because you don't have to think about putting bed here because the bed would be elevated. But hey, this is an option for those who can't climb, who are unable to climb, who are probably disabled or physically unable to get up the stairs, because you know we have to cater for all types, all kinds, for everybody. So this is an option to just keep it at ground level. Something like this goes for $6,970.24 up front. There's cash on delivery, 10% down payment, or there's a rent to own option as well. 36 months, 48 months. No, there are options, guys. There are options. And again, check with your local shed builders and look at what they have and see what you can do with it. Here is another style. This one is more of a garage door style where you enter by pulling down this string to pull down the door, or you enter through that access door just off the side. This does not have a loft either, but it has a lot of floor space. It is 12 feet by 24 feet in dimension, so it's a lot of planning that can happen with this space to make it work. It feels big. It feels wide. You see, you can roll it down. This can also be used as an additional car porch if you need it. But why waste time, or why waste a good potential living space to put your car in? Unless you live in New York. That's supposed to be a joke, guys. It's definitely big enough to fit a bedroom, a bathroom, a kitchen, and a little living room space. I think so. I was able to fit all of that in my 20-foot shipping container home, which is 20 feet by 8 feet. And this is 12 feet by 24 feet. So you can see how you could definitely make this work. And this is a lot more space. Here is a 12 feet by 28 feet space. And this one has a wraparound porch. Also good to put your plants, to put a patio furniture, porch furniture, to put a little grill, to just decorate nicely and make it feel homely and friendly. I'm loving this cream color and these 3 windows. Like, I love a space with a lot of windows because it lets in a lot of light and it makes the space just feel bigger than it is. And if you're the type that opens windows to get in air, it lets in a lot of air too. I'm loving that. And as we enter, again, these are the 8-foot walls. And we're looking at space and more space. It is not lofted, but you can opt to get it lofted, to get a loft space. We're looking all the way to the back. The only thing I would have probably changed on this is to put a back door. But that's an option that you can get if you head over to your local shed makers. But this one doesn't come with a back door. It comes with a side window though, which is good. That lets in some light as well. There is no insulation in here, so you definitely need to get that going. However, there is a loft. When we turn this way and we look up, there's a loft in that area where you can put a bed or put storage or whatever it is, you know. And guys, I'm thinking, like, if you had bought this to store your tools and your hardware, but you're now thinking to renovate it and turn it into, you know, a cash cow, or turn it into something to supplement your income, to add some additional income, you could potentially still use the loft area to store all your goodies and block off that area. And then you turn the rest of it into a livable space. You'll just need to be creative with your floor planning and creative with how you make this space feel warm and welcoming. And you can get so much out of it, I think. So far I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows. That's amazing. Plus the door. That's great. And you see, I can see where they have gone to put some kind of insulation in the ceiling so far. It looks like kind of foam padding. It's kind of thin. So, but I think this is just display to show you what you could possibly get. You know, something like this goes for $10,073.46. Let's just look at it, guys. Just look at it. Look at this one. This is another 10 by 20. This one is painted in black and white. So this one has a bit more character, I think, than the other colors. I'm loving the black and white with the black roofing. You know, very creative. This one also has a double doors, a double barn style doors, and a wooden porch. We'll go inside. It still has the 8 feet walls and floor space, no loft area. There's a tiny window to the side. Again, a lot that can be done with this space. This again is $6,782.90. Ooh. This one has the double loft. There's a loft on the left side. And you see they have already built up shelves because these are originally for your work tools, put in your backyard and all of that. So shelves are there for people to put their work stuff. There's a loft area for storage. You know, we can convert that into some kind of a sleeping space. We could probably remove these shelves or leave them for decor. Who knows? Build up a counter for the kitchen over here. So many things. There's also another, probably a workstation over there and another loft on that side. So much that can be done. Like this already shows you that, listen, I could put a kitchen counter all the way over here with a kitchen sink and just make this into a perfect kitchen area. Like this allows us to visualize what it can look like. And then you have a sleeping area above. Or again, it can be anything. It's really up to your creativity. Just look at the space. Look at the possibility. There's a window over there in the corner, so that lets in some light. There's also a window over on this side to let in some more light. And then the double doors, which can be opened up and letting in more light. And even access to bringing in your furniture. You should have no problem with that. There's the vent above over there to bring in, to let in the air, or you can cut out a window, and the same on that side. Insulation is needed. It is so hot right now, but take a look and let me know what you think you could do with this space. How would you set up this space? In the comment section below, I want you to comment number 1 for the first loft, number 2 for the second loft, number 3, and then tell me what you do for each. So look at this space. So much things that could be done. There's so many different styles to choose from and so many different things that we could do, but it's all up to our individual creativity to make it happen. Let me know in the comment section below what you would do with each space, how you would convert it, and how you would use it to make some money. Let's help each other in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please subscribe, press the like button, share it with a friend, and let's come back for more. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Rochielin, 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 with the vlogging. Rochielin, 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 a good thing, DIY thing, traveling, exploring, touring, a little ear thing, a little teaching, a be a fun thing, cause she not boring. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Watch every video, member say she not hype. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Watch every video, member say she not hype.
Hey, it's Rochielin.